help me solve this problem involving the sine law. All right, so we already posted a lot of problems about cosine law. So here we will discuss how to solve problems using the sine law. All right, and then maybe if you watch the problems on the cosine law, then you could compare which one is you think is easier, using sine law or the cosine law. And you can even differentiate the two laws, like how would you apply the sine, and when to use sine and when to use the cosine. So here we will use the sine law to solve for the unknown side and the unknown angle. So here is the given triangle. Remember, the sine law and the cosine law are for triangles, right? For non 90-degree triangle. All right. If it is not a right triangle and there are unknown sides and unknown angles, you use the sine law or the cosine law. But if it is a right triangle or a 90-degree angled triangle, then you can just use the SOHCAHTOA. Remember the SOHCAHTOA, our code of SOHCAHTOA? That code is used for 90-degree triangle or a right angled triangle. But for those that are not right angled, then we will use either the sine law or the cosine law to solve for the unknown side or unknown angle. So here we have the unknown side, which is A. That's unknown side. And we also have an unknown angle, angle B, the big B, all right? So the step one is we will, of course, understand the problem. We have a triangle ABC, that is correct. Side AC is given, 36, that is correct. That side is given. The angle A is also given, that's correct, that's 53. Angle C is also given, that's 46. And that's it. Side AB or angle B is unknown. That's all right. Angle B is unknown. And the side small a is unknown. So we will solve for the small a and the big angle B using sine law. Now, what is sine law again? We need to remember what sine law is. So this is the sine law. All right. So, okay, the sine law is right over here, but let's just discuss how we can solve for angle B, because angle B is so easy to solve. If we go back to our triangle here, the two angles are already given. We have 53 and we have 46. Angle B can easily be solved because we already know the two angles, the other angles of the triangle. How do we solve B? I know you know this. I know you know this. All right. Angle B can be solved by we use the sum of the interior angles of a triangle. What is the sum of the interior angles of a triangle? Any kind of triangle. The sum is the same. The sum is 180 degrees. So if you sum up all the interior angles of a triangle, that means the three angles, the sum of those angles, whether it's a right triangle or not, the sum is always 180 degrees. So that means if I would subtract 180 by this and this, so the answer would be angle B. So I can easily solve angle B because I know that the sum of all angles in a triangle is equal to 180. Therefore, if the sum is 180, I would subtract the angle A, I would subtract angle C, And the answer for that is 81. And that 81 is angle B. Right? Because 81 plus 53 plus 46 is equal to 180, which is the sum of all interior angles of a triangle. So angle B is now solved. Okay, the remaining unknown is the side A, the small a. We will use sine law. This is the formula or equation of the sine law, which I want you to remember or even memorize. So the sine law is stated like this. The sine of the angle A all over the opposite side A. So if this is angle A, the opposite side is the small a. So it is equal to the sine of the angle B, and what is the opposite side? Small b. This is small b. And the sine of the angle C, and of course that's given 46, and opposite it is the side small c. So this side here is small c, or length AB. Length AB is the small side C. So that's exactly what the sine law equation is. You just have to remember it, Now, remember, what do we want to solve? We want to solve for the unknown side A, this side here. Now, which of this, because here's the thing, you need to pick two, or a pair of those. So you can pick this one and that pair, you equate both, or you can pick this one and this, equate them, or you can also pick, let's erase it first, you can also pick this and this, all right? So you just have to pick a pair, any of those three. Pick 2 out of 3. That's what I'm saying. So there are 3 of them in there, 3 ratios. So you just have to pick 2 ratios out of 3. Now, if I want to solve for A, which ratio do you think should I pick? All right. Of course, I should pick A and A, right? Because that is where the unknown is. So I will pick this one. And sine A is already known because I know big A. See, big A is actually 53, right? So sine of angle A is known already. So I can solve for A. But which one should I pair it with? Sine B or sine C? Which one should I would pair it with this one. So I will select these two, right? Why did I pick this? That's because we have already solved for angle B, and the small b is also given. So there's nothing left there when everything is solved. So I will be using this one, right? That is what I will be using, this pair. Remember, I told you just pick 2 out of the 3. So I picked these 2. All right? I picked it because here everything is solved already. Small b is given. The big B, we have already computed it. Small a is unknown. That is what we want to solve. The big A is given. Therefore, in this equation, the only unknown left is small a. And we can solve for A. All right. You just have to, I hope you know how to simplify this. All right. You do know how to simplify this, right? It's very easy. You just have to remember, this is what we want to solve. Cross multiply this one here and divide it by sine 81. So that is what's happening here, right? Here, look at that. See, you multiply 53 to the other end, to the other side, and then you can solve for A, right? So use your calculator. Sine 53, what is it? You multiply it with 36, then you divide it with sine of 81, and that is A. You come up with the answer of A, which is this, or you can, okay, it would be around 29. Yeah, you can simplify that and round it off, 29.1 centimeters. That is the value of the unknown side A. All right, what do you think? Is it easy or is it difficult? Honestly, it's easy, right? So you just have to remember the sine law. That's the sine law. And pick a pair. Pick a pair. So there are three of them there. You just need to pick two based on what's given in the problem. Right? Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again in my next video.